Friends, hello, how are you doing? Man, we are close to wrapping up this year in the market. Just want to do a quick little update what's going on here with Nano Dimension. And first, let me say this is not a hit piece. I love Nano Dimension. I'm not going to say anything bad. I'm just going to cover what has been going on here with the company as of late. So with that, if you haven't noticed, there's a lot of articles coming out right now. Some big news has dropped with Nano Dimension. I'll just read this one article right here just to put this in the ether. It's been a disaster of a day 3D printing operation, Nano Dimensions. On the NASDAQ, investors were not all happy to hear that about Nano Dimension's choice for acting chief financial officer, and found it worse considering where they found the new guy. Investors were significantly unhappy to pull out over 8% in Tuesday's afternoon trading. So in all, that is the Skippy with what's going on right now with Nano Dimension. There's been a lot going on with Nano in general. So let me first say this though, that Nano actually has been having an amazing year, and they should finish off the year with a really good balance sheet. This has been the best year they've had in a long time. They've blown through numbers, they beat expectations, they're doing great on that basis. But there has been, and we've seen this for over, maybe even 2 years now, when there's been a lot of shift in the company, in the interminglings of the company, CEO, seen this before, board members. There's just been a lot of shuffle, and it's really, people get scared when they see things like that, especially when there's people that are coming into a company like Nano Dimension that, we really don't know who these people are, and we don't, their credentials aren't really known. So investors who are putting a lot of money into a company like Nano Dimension are like, well, who's this new guy? What is going on here? This is just not something that, I'm really wanting to see right now, especially when things are going so good over at Nano right now. So saying that with what I've already said, listen, I don't think this is going to be a huge upset for Nano. I like change sometimes. Sometimes change is good. It does do better. Obviously, yes, like I said, we have seen a lot with Nano. That's a little uncommon. I would say I've probably seen the most with Nano Dimension more than I've seen most companies. So I don't really know what's going on in the interminglings of the company, but it's definitely a place where people come and go quite a bit. Key things we do know, though, is like I said, Nano is going to finish out the year really strong. They should, from what we've seen so far. The expectations of what's coming has already been pretty much written down, and we know that they're going to end the year pretty strong. Next year, we hope that they keep the momentum going. Right now, my main concern with Nano Dimension right now is that they just stay above $2 to finish out this year. I think obviously there's a lot of uncertainty in the market right now, and I know a lot of people are going to say, Nano's going to go to $10 by the end of the year. I see people's comments, I see what they're saying, and listen, God knows, I'm hoping that's true. I hope I'm completely wrong, and I hope Nano breaks some new ground and we see it in a double digit. I want that, I do. I just don't think that we're going to see that, and I say that because I think, obviously we're pretty much into September here. We're going to go into October, November. Those are going to be our last 2 months of really seeing some up and down movement with the market. We know December is just going to be a complete sell-off, washout. People are going to be selling their bags, changing over, trying to get their taxes lined up for 2023 going into 2024. So there's just not a lot of time left for things to really happen here unless Nano was to get some ungodly huge deal from some big company. And right now, I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think we're going to see it. Really, the big news that'll be left here is that they finished out the year really good, and it was a great year for them financially. That's really, it's small, but it's honestly big too. That's really what we want to see, that your company that you're putting money into is making money. So my main hope and concern right now, friends, is this. Honestly, I just want something. I just want a small win right now. I just want to see Nano remain above a $2 mark, finishing out this year in 2023. If they can make it to a $3.50, $4 spot to end out the year, that would just be the cherry on top. So I don't want to say much more because I've covered a lot with Nano, and I don't want to cover old news because, it's just I've already covered it. But listen, I love Nano Dimension. I do think this is a stock that will have some bigger days here in the future, whenever maybe we do see another bull market here, whenever that happens. And like I said about the market too, to finish off that statement, talking about these last 2 months, we've got 2 months really. I mean, I say that because we're pretty much into September and it's a little up and down right now, something crazy so far. But next year, we're talking about election. We're talking about potentially switch of hands from Republicans to Democrats, or just remaining Democrats. So either way, I don't know, because and too, when I say something, people are going to start saying, well, it's just uncertainty right now in the market and where it's going. I mean, my God, half the billionaires in America right now are betting against the housing market and the market in general. So if that tells you anything, we could be in for a disaster with a lot of with our general stock market, and a lot of stocks that are already struggling could potentially struggle even more. So friends, I'm hoping the best. I think listen, Nano's gonna make it here. They're doing good. They've got money coming in. Like I said, I'm hoping this stock can get on 2 feet and keep walking up here. I just want to finish the year out strong and can see them keep doing well. But let me know what you think, friends. That's just the latest news on what's going on. That's me yapping about what I see, what I'm thinking, and yeah, friends, I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.